I want to be blessed. I want to be blessed to feel blessed. You see, I want to live my life in the overflow. I want to have more than enough.
I want to have more than
Check
enough.
this out.
Yeah, listen.
Well, it's time for me to start to elevate. Been down too long, time to graduate. Mount up my wings like an eagle, you see. Turn all my dreams to reality. Ain't nothing on this earth gonna hold me back from my heart desires. He promised that if I have faith, if I believe, faith size of a mustard seed. I want to be blessed, to be a blessing. Prosperous life, no more stressing. That won't know me from the moon to the sun. He'll keep blessing me in every session. I got to do something with this life.
Let's be the recession.
It's planned for me, that's what I wanna live. As long as I got on my side.
Here we go.
Just gonna have to let me
What we doing? What we doing today?
In the overflow. In the overflow.
I wanna be blessed when I come, blessed when I go.
Don't you wanna live in the overflow?
What we doing? What we doing today? In the overflow. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Oh yes I am. In the overflow. In the overflow.
Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Y'all don't want to live in the overflow. I see my boy Ford Coin driving today, man. I'm laying in the car today. Gonna get the car front of us. Here we go.
See, we got to speak into existence. Because it don't happen. You gotta believe it.
I got the real dancing skills, man. I know y'all like these dancing skills, man.
And in your soul. So you gotta repeat this after me. Say what you say.
So you can say what you heard. Listen.
I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live.
We back. Hey. Y'all loosen up, man. Loosen. Been the whole 2 weeks. Loosen up. All right, y'all. That's enough right there. And that song right there is called Overflow by yours truly. Yeah, man, your boy got some skills on that microphone, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can get that thing, cop that thing any way y'all want to get it, man. Just go get it, man. Just download it. Do what you want to do with it, y'all. But anyway, welcome back. Yeah, we took a week off last week. But welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. The show where folks like who, me, and you get to come on and just chop it up. Yeah, y'all, we took off last week, y'all, but we back. We took off last week for a good reason. I wanted to celebrate my homeboy, Ant White, man. My boy was a sheriff deputy, Fulton County Sheriff Deputy, man. He lost his life about 2 weeks ago in a car accident, you know, in the state car. And the guy was a good dude, man. The music you just heard, he helped produce it and everything, man. The guy was so supportive of everything I wanted to do, man. But his life was cut short, man, in an accident. We took off last week. I wanted to honor my boy, man. We did a kind of like visual. We had a huge turnout at his visual, man. It was so nice, man. The family came out and we sent my boy home nicely, man. You know what I'm saying? So, White, I know you listen, man. Love you, man. I appreciate everything you did for me, man. And see you when I get there, homie. I'll see you when I get there. But anyway, y'all, we back. y'all, and we got some stuff to talk about. I don't know what y'all want to talk about. I want to hear the story. I want to hear Furquan's tell the story about what he did in the voting booth, man. I want to, when he went voting, he got a story to tell, man. We gonna bring everybody on, but let's bring everybody on. Hey, what's up, Jermaine? What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro? What's happening?
The house, man. Hey, man, y'all be dogging me out on this social media, man. Y'all just gang up on. No help.
I be liking all your comments. What you talking about?
To make you like my comment. Let me get my boy here. Charisma, what's up, dog?
Woo!
Hey, man. Hey, Charisma. Now you both be my homie now. You be let Jermaine and Fu dog me out on social media, man. They be killing me, man.
Let me tell you.
I don't have no help, man. You making me look bad, bro.
Look, man. Look. Fu is another kind of animal. You know
I know, man.
He another kind of animal, bro. I'm an animal too. I'm a rebel, but he a rebel, man. He a rebel. I got some kind of compassion. I got enough compassion like that fly on old boy head. I got that much compassion. You know what I'm saying? That just like that fly on top of Pitt's head. I'm that small when it comes to my compassion. But
let me bring him in, then, man. This man, man, he give me hell, man. Fu, what's up, bro?
What up, fellas?
What up, homie? What's going on, man?
Can y'all hear me?
Where you going, man?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I got a meeting I got a money meeting at 7:30. So y'all only got me till maybe 7:30, possibly 7:45.
You got a money meeting? You didn't invite nobody? God damn.
Actually, all of y'all were invited from the beginning, but it's called what I'm gonna get tonight. Everybody can get put on, but it's some brand shit that got to be worked out. So it's all good.
Let me bring that guest on, man. Charles Truville. What's up, homie? You back, bro. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. This your show, man. This your show. I'm just sitting right here, man. What's going on, man?
I was out, man, but I missed you, brothers, and I'm here right now. I'm just checking in, trying to see what's going on, what we can chop it up about.
Okay, I know we're gonna start off with the thing they got going on, man. Let me play the little video. Early vote, man, breaking records, man. And my boy Fitz was part of this early. I ain't went and voted yet, but I'm going to vote. I know I can't wait to Super Tuesday because we're gonna miss another show. So I got an early vote, so we don't miss a show. So I probably go Sunday, but my boy Fu was the first in line going to vote, man. Hey, man, y'all give my boy a hand, man.
What's happening?
My boy a hand, man, but he got a story to tell about that early vote, man. Because I think he went to the same courthouse my mama was talking about. My mama said it was a guy. Yeah, my mama said it was a guy that was showing up. So, she said that. Hey, well, Fu, what happened, man? Give us a little summary of what happened at the thing you were talking about, man. When you went to vote, what happened, bro? You had on your anonymous mask.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we hear you.
Hey, I can't hear.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Going in and out.
In and out.
Okay, yeah.
We in the car.
Let me know. Y'all let me know if anything. Let me know more, okay?
All right.
See, my shit going in. Let me see if my.
Yeah. That's that iPhone, man.
Yeah, that's that iPhone. That's that iPhone action right there, man.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Hey, but anyway, man, any of y'all went voting already, man? Anybody voted yet?
No, I believe my vote ain't even gonna count.
Come on, man. No, you can't be like that, bro. Hey, bro. You can't be like that, man.
I mean,
but they gonna put it in, man.
I mean, I'm not sure whether or not my criminal record is preventing my vote from counting, or if I have any open charges and things like that might prevent me from voting. Like I can go vote, but if it's
are you registered? Are you a registered voter?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes. Well, go vote then. Let them make that decision. You don't make it for them. You let them make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will then. I mean, yeah, the only thing I just got to, the papers in the mail. They giving out a lot of flyers and stuff like that. They doing some promotion around here and everything, campaigning. But I'm not sure who I will vote for. I know some of the people in my local area from years back, from voting before and seeing things. They all kind of dropped the ball. I've seen them like not collect taxes. I've seen them overcharge people. I've seen them, avoid just neglect social issues as far as like children being hurt in the park or things like that. They a lot of money being missing. I don't really have a good pool of candidates where I'm living right here. I've been to my city city hall. I've put in complaints. I've spoken to the mayor here. I've activated in front of Walmart and all kind of things like that. I have seen nothing change. The businesses are failing. The water was contaminated. It was all public.
Are you a popular guy in your community, man?
Yes. So last year I picked up 400 syringes, me and my son.
And you know what? You need to run for office in your community, man. Whatever district you in, you need to run, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. You need see. That's how you got to do it. If they ain't doing it right, you get out there. Look, man. If one thing Trump ain't showed everybody, anybody can run for office for anything.
We seen that with California too, though. When they had the governor and the mayors, the governors, they had what's his name? He was the small child actor, and Arnold Schwarzenegger even won office.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, you can do it, bro.
Macaulay Culkin.
And Ronald Reagan, I think, even was an actor.
Yeah. Ronald Reagan was an actor before he was a politician.
Yeah, but here I wouldn't have that. Now, actually, in high school and college, I was class senator. I ran and I won these positions. I've changed some class policies in Westover Job Corps, and I worked at Holyoke Community College as a class senator, just speaking for the people, and speaking out for the people, the students, trying to create activities and things like that. But as far as the city here, I've only made complaints and made a little noise, but I wouldn't be the one running for office.
Hey, bro, figure out what you have to do to get registered to run for office. And run for office and first start in your district. Start in your district. Hey, man, you can win, man.
I would like to share a small story, right? So I took some of my video camera out, some of my video equipment out about 2 months ago, and I went to a local, it's called a Rise for Social Justice. So a Rise for Social Justice is here in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I went to their headquarters to record the conditions where it was massive drug addicts and needles and people that I know being murdered right in front of this place. And I went over there and I'm trying to film it. And a person that was there volunteering started telling me about how he was some kind of American Moor. I still ain't even take the time to look that up, but he's telling me he was a Moor, and he was telling me that I was a nigga. I don't use the word nigga, but I'm saying it to explain the story. So he's telling me I'm a nigga and he not, and that I was Christianized and that I had no right to try to hold them accountable for the social activities that they doing in the local community. And sometimes just bringing my camera out and trying to collect footage for videos, for footage of things, and riots and whatnot, not riots, but I get so much confrontation. It's like everybody's standing there with their phones recording stuff. But I show up with my camera and people get mad uncomfortable. they get uncomfortable, bro. And I've had some weird situations happen. I wouldn't run for office though, but I was a student government.
Oh, so Fitz, you ready to tell your story, bro?
Nope.
You hit?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so can y'all hear me a little better?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me a little?
Yeah, we can. I mean,
Y'all
Yeah.
good? Okay,
Yeah,
so obviously yesterday was the first. Yesterday was vote, so I'm over here in Douglasville. Went to our place where you can vote those spot, but it was closed and we didn't know that, so I didn't get there as early as I wanted to. We got there probably like 6:45. So the first thing about this was I was there from 6:45 to probably a little after noon. That's the first problem. But you know, we in line, been slow to didn't open up until 8. But my mother, because I was with my mother, she's actually in the car with me right now. So basically, she was walking. She would walk and just, you know, to basically keep her leg moving. She walked to the front and she's saying, I think if we go to the front, it's going to be a little bit faster. So she did it once, then she did it again. The second time she did it, she actually went inside, talked like, tell the ladies behind us to come on because we're going to be able to get in faster. Cool. I walk over there, now mind you, I had my mask ready to go vote. So this is the mask that I had.
Look what he got.
Now, the fact of the matter is, when you look at when you're outside the courthouse, it says you cannot enter the building without a face covering. So take my temperature. Dude said I got to put my mask. I have to put a mask on. I put my mask on. So the guy at the metal detector and me basically. Now hold up. This is my question for my man and Robert. Did either one of y'all watch the movie?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Y'all part of it, yeah.
I
One of y'all watched the movie
yet,
associated with that mask?
Yes.
Not me.
It was like over the internet. He was like V for Vendetta or something like that. V.
Now, Rob,
I'm gonna check it out as soon as I get through out this podcast. I'm gonna check the whole movie out.
Oh, you're gonna love it, bro.
He done froze up.
Damn it.
Damn,
He
I'm
done froze. You froze up, homie.
I hate that, man.
Jermaine, when you ain't voted yet, bro?
Say what?
When you gonna vote, bro?
When the last day?
When you gonna vote for Joe?
When's the last day to cash your wish?
I don't know when the last day. I guess Super Tuesday. I guess when the big thing is, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's not like November, right?
So you vote for Joe, right? You vote for Joe?
Who was running? Joe who was running?
Can we get your vote, man?
Man, I sent you who might get my vote. I told you Kanye might get my vote.
Kanye gonna get your vote.
I like his ad campaign. I like what he's talking about.
I ain't seen it yet.
Trade a white.
I put it in the chat.
Okay,
oh man, that's crazy.
Okay, but boy, bad. What's up? Let me see. All right, fool.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
You back?
Yeah.
All right, Rob. What I want you to do is tonight. I want you to watch it. Rob, I want you to watch V for Vendetta, and then you'll understand why I wear the mask. If you understand the premise of the movie, you'll know why I wear it. So, I get over there, I put my little stuff in the container, and dude gonna say to me, "You can't come in with that mask." Mm-hmm. So I said, now mind you, I'm talking to a sheriff. This ain't no rep at the metal detectors. So I'm like, man, what do the signs say? Face coverings. If it says face coverings, you can't dictate what face covering I'm going to wear. It's one or the other. You're not going to make up rules as they go. It don't work like that, especially not with me. Well, right. You're not going to be able to vote. You're not going to be allowed in the building. Whatever. He just kept talking shit. Then his boy comes over to me with damn little mess things, and I told him I'm not putting that on because I don't know where it's been, and I'm not breathing in whatever's on it because I don't trust it. I don't know you, and I don't know where you got it from. Now, mind you, during this time, my mother's there, so she's gonna calm down because she's like, I don't want anything to happen to you. And I told her, if anything happens, you just make sure you put your phone on record, and we're gonna go from there. So we're going back and forth. And I'm like, tell him, go in because you're not gonna take away my constitutional right to vote. You're not gonna disenfranchise me. That's not gonna happen. So he says, we're gonna let the captain decide. When the captain walks over, number one, he's one of us. Number two, he's my mother's former pastor. So as soon as he walked over, what's up, Pastor Trent? And I explained to him what happened. He walks away. I'm having a conversation with my mother. And I'm saying, I don't appreciate the fact that they're going to do something like this because, number one, you can't make us go along. And number two, you can't basically infringe upon my rights. You say, well, how am I infringing upon your rights? My exact response was, yo, my man, I'm talking to my mother. You need to mind your BU. So then, after that, a dude walks over to the pastor and was like, yeah, he's good. So then after that, I threw my shit back in that little container to go through the metal detector. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, bro. I know I'm good. And dude was swole. I know he called me every type of nigga possible. But as I explained on my video yesterday, it's not about me and it's not about my mask. It's about a person who's supposed to have authority making up rules as they go along. That is not the law. That's not the way the Constitution is written. You make a rule, we're supposed to follow it. What gives you the right to make up the rules as you see fit?
Okay.
No, I didn't do that for me. I did that for anybody else because they literally consistently infringe upon our rights. And not too many people are willing to stand up and say I did because I don't give a fuck. And everybody knows that. But they saw it, and everybody saw it yesterday, and it needs to be more people like that. They have to do it the way I did it. But you allow people to take away your civil liberties. That's the key. That is the entire point. I'm at a place where I'm supposed to vote, and you telling me because you don't like the mask that I got on. That's a personal problem.
So do you think that was the proper mask to wear in that place right there?
It should not.
Yeah.
It should not have hours. Go ahead.
Yo.
Do you think that was the proper mask to wear, man? Be honest, honestly.
No, I don't think it was.
I'm gonna say this.
But it is. Yeah, I don't think it was.
This is my question. This is my question to you. This is my question to you, Rob. This is my point for both of y'all saying that. Who determines what mask I get to wear? This is my motherfucking face. You can't dictate what I want. That's what will be my choice. Am I right? Isn't that?
You got a point.
I mean, you got a point, but let me say this, man.
Am I lying?
At some point, you push in the boundaries, man. You might be scaring other people for no necessary cause. You know what I'm saying? Like you right. You should be able to wear what mask you want, but responsibly. I'm not gonna wear like the clown face. And just scare people for the fuck of it. You push their boundaries,
but
they
the
push
point
back.
is, you have the right to do it because that is your constitutional. That's not.
I agree with that.
If a person is scared, that's a personal problem. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, what if I'm scared of the mask they got on? The fuck? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. That's life. Everybody reacts to things differently. But the fact of the matter, that's the whole point of people having choice. Number one, and everybody in the world, besides probably Twitter, they're also their own individuals. That's the thing about this.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man.
I do what the hell I want. Am I breaking
No. Here's the thing to doing what you want. It's consequences to doing what the hell you want sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. It's consequences to doing what the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind the consequences of doing what the hell you want, then do what the hell you want. You know what I'm saying?
Rob, I think what y'all missing the bigger point is that
TB, what's up, man?
The bigger point is that
what consequence was it for me following the rules? That's my question to you right now.
What's your question now?
Say this again.
Say it again now.
I missed my turn. So you're telling me?
All right now.
It's kind.
You coming in and out, bro.
Can everybody can
hear you,
anybody hear
though.
me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah.
I can't see you though. Keep talking. No, I hear you.
Keep
Don't
talking. I
talk
hear
so
you.
don't
We
talk
can't
so
see you, but
loud.
we hear you.
Don't talk so Okay. loud. Here's my thing.
Go ahead.
Okay, can y'all
Yeah, go
what
ahead.
about now?
There,
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
Man, my light is
Okay, here's my question.
What's the question?
What's happening?
Yeah, the iPhone, man.
Oh,
You want to wear scary ass masks and scare the shit out of people to prove a point. You gonna piss somebody off. You know they gonna buck on you. They ain't
Nah,
gonna give a fuck on you.
I'm no. See, that's the problem. I'm gonna ask you with what you just said. Why? What constitutes that mask being scary? Once again, if you know the meaning
That's
behind
perception.
that motherfucker, that's a
You
personal
right.
problem.
You right. You
It's not my
right. It is
problem.
perception because like it could be like Ronald McDonald and that shit might scare the hell out of somebody, but it is
hey, but
perception.
let me ask y'all a question. See, I think you talking about a slippery slope of civil liberties, and this is the point you're trying to say. Because once you start letting people attack your civil liberties, when does it stop? Like my man, like you just said, you hadn't voted yet because you wasn't sure of your background, your background and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure you got tattoos and stuff like that. What if somebody said, "Hey, you can't do this because you got tattoos everywhere. We don't want you to do that." How, that's infringing. That's infringing on your civil liberties. Am I correct,
Yeah,
Rob? You've
no,
been working.
I think about that all the time though.
You've been working out and getting in shape and all that stuff, and that's great, right? So what if somebody said you can't come in somewhere because you decide to wear a muscle shirt and you want to show your guns out? That's infringing on your civil liberties.
Hey, what about that kid that I seen something my wife showed me, right? And he had dreadlocks and something with the virtual school forcing him to cut his dreadlocks. I got dreads and my
Infringing on your civil liberty. This is what Jerome saying. Just the other day, this woman from Chicago was harassed on the airport and at the airport from United Airlines because she was showing too much cleavage. They didn't want to let her on the plane. They wanted her to cover up. That's infringing on your civil liberties. So we can't allow them infringe on our civil liberty. It's our right to wear what the fuck we want to wear. United Airlines.
But Jermaine, come on, man. I know you're not. Are you seriously agreeing that was a proper thing to wear in the phone booth?
I'm saying it was his right as American citizen to wear what he wanted to wear.
First of all, that wasn't the proper mask because you got a hole where the mouth at. That
But who
wasn't the proper mask to wear.
Oh, yeah,
but what
You know you know the mask they're talking about. You got to cover your mouth and your nose.
yeah, can I elaborate on this? So
go ahead.
I'm about to sum this up. Like I told you, I understand food's purpose. What's that noise? Okay, hold on. I understand food's purpose for wearing the mask. It's a Guy Fawkes mask. He's a Guy Fawkes was a political rebel against the parliament. He was anti-parliament. He didn't like the European government. So he blew up. He supposedly came up with a ploy and a plot to blow up Parliament, and it didn't succeed. So people don't know really what that mask represents. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. They don't know it's a political. It's a anti-political type mask. Everybody just won't know that. So Rob, when you watch V for Vendetta tonight, you'll understand why Hugo wore that mask and why he chose that guy to, that figure to go against Parliament, and you'll see why things happen the way it did.
Yeah, but is it proper to wear when you're going voting? Come on, bro. At some point, it's a thin line between common sense and civil liberties.
And let me play devil's advocate. When you go to those places, they got rules. Rules are set everywhere you go. You can't walk up in the courthouse with a M16, an assault rifle, AK-47.
They did though.
Yeah, a hand grenade. You can't walk up in them. You can't walk up in them places. But then you can say this. I'm practicing my Second Amendment. This and I'm doing my Second Amendment. This and that.
They did do that though. A few months ago, they did do that though.
Well, I mean,
the Black Panthers did it, and they got.
I'm talking about you cannot walk in the actual courthouse with the judge holding an assault rifle saying,
I didn't see that.
I'm representing my rights. I'm practicing my rights to bear arms and all that. You can't do that.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even though it's my right, it's been written into law. I'm not going to walk up in the courthouse with a grenade in my hand tomorrow. I'm just holding a grenade because I feel like it's protecting me in case somebody try to go crazy in the courthouse today, like Brian Nichols, and I'm just going to set it off. You just can't do stuff like that, man. Right. Now with the mask, like Rob said, it has a whole cutout in the bottom. So that's not it's not even a medical mask, which but Fu has a right to wear what he wants to wear. Anyway, he could go in there with a coat, a jacket, trench coat. Sometimes they look at trenches like weird. It all depends on what happened with these type of garments when you on the news. If you wear a certain kind of garment, they see it on the news and people make a big fuss about it and say, I ain't too sure about him coming in with a trench coat due to the trench coat mafia. Or if you wear a muscle shirt, it could be a muscle shirt gang. They going around beating folks up with just muscle shirts on. You go in there, he got a muscle shirt on. I don't know. He might come in and try to, body slam the sheriff, or like with the Proud Boys. Like the Proud Boys, they wearing Fred Perry. I wear Fred Perry. That is a punk thing. They're using Fred Perry because one of the founder members of the Proud Boys loves punk like I do. So he wears that shirt. But Fred Perry said he's not going to be representing within this stuff with the Proud Boys. He said he don't want to affiliate his clothing line. He don't want to affiliate his clothing line with this buffoonery. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna stop wearing Fred Perry, not me, but that's on them. But who has a right to what he wants to wear in the boat?
Fellas, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I wanna say this because I pretty much just pulled up and I only got a few more minutes. Let me say this to y'all to kind of solidify my point about making up the rules as you go along and we can't allow it. Not even a minute after I'm going at it with this officer, a person walks in with a shield over their face. Is that not covering their entire face?
I have one.
Exactly. So here's my point. If you're making up the rules as you go along, if you're making up the rules as you go along, you just told me my mask can't cover my entire face. Theirs does too. Which one is it?
That's I understand what you said, but you got to think about this. That face shield that I have in there, listen, that face shield is see-through. They can see your whole face or whatever's going on. Your mask is covering your whole face.
Charisma. Wait a minute.
It's a medical
Wait a minute. Charisma, here's my point. No, here's my point. Here's my point of why I said that. For somebody like me, I pay attention to what people say.
Right.
Get my point.
I understand.
When I say you can't make up the rules as you go along, it's one or the other. He did not say you can't wear that mask because he said you can't wear that because it's covering your entire face. Get my point?
Right.
That clear shield is covering up your entire. That clear shield is covering up your entire face. It's the same thing. It's a difference. And see, that's what I mean about for somebody like me, because this is another reason why I'm making this point to all of y'all. When you start talking about the Constitution, everything is about language. It's language.
Literally.
So I'm going to call anybody out on their language. Now, mind you, I'm going to show y'all something else. I know what's up. I could have easily put this on.
What I got.
Yes, I could have put this on. I have it in the car. I have it in the car.
Wait.
If you come at me a certain way, I'm going to come at you a certain way. And that's my whole point. But the fact of the matter is, and I want for everybody who's watching this show,
it's too loud.
You can call me whatever name you want. What's too loud?
I can't. I don't know.
Go ahead.
It's like
Go ahead. That Terry background noise. I paused him for a minute.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Foo.
Talk, fool.
You must have paused him.
I damn sure did too, man. Now he paused himself. I can't even unpause him.
Unmute yourself.
That's that iPhone, man. I done told him about that iPhone.
bro, we gotta step
Yeah,
some.
my
back.
light-
We gotta
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Rob.
Can y'all hear me?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. Basically, you got people out there like me who can be a voice for the voiceless. And the one thing we're supposed to have in this country is freedom and our civil liberties. The more people that are out there say, nah, it's not that serious, just let them keep on, just let them do that. I'm not going to cause no problems. As long as they can show you that they have that type of control, they're going to take it a step further. And that plays into a lot of shit. And people need to understand that and be prepared for that. Because if you aren't, you basically going to be so surprised when the hammer come down. But yo, y'all have a great show. I got to go in here and handle this business, and I see y'all. I see y'all next week.
All right, bro. Now see, here's the thing about that. I'm all for protecting your civil liberties, but at some point you got to say, I'm not following this. If you want people to follow you, you have to kind of like you got to be smart about what you're doing. That was just you were just challenging people for the hell of it. Now if you go in there with a mask on that a mask on like this that mama made, and they say, okay, your mask is illegal. Okay, then I understand that because it's a homemade mask. You know what I'm saying? It's not a what they call an H1N, whatever it is.
He might not like the
Falcon. I can understand it. Yeah, he might not like the Falcon, but you go in there with a full mask with the little hole cut right there over the place where they really want to protect your mouth. They really don't want it on your mouth. The only hole you got is where your mouth at. You know what I'm saying? And you got a full mask on, and everybody know what that mask is, man. You know, it was a political statement I think he tried to make, and you want people to follow you. They got it. People ain't gonna follow you as you being foolish. You know what I'm saying? But if you within your boundaries of your civil liberties, that's different. I don't think that had nothing to do with protecting your civil liberties. What he did, he wearing a full mask, a facial mask. You know what I'm saying? A scary white guy. Then you in whiteface.
No, it's not. It's not a scared white guy. It's Guy Fawkes.
He could have been a scarecrow. It wouldn't have mattered. It was.
But I'm willing to bet you when he put that mask on, it was some old people in there saying, "What in the hell finna go on in here?"
Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
What about those masks with the whole respirators on the side? What if I went in there like that?
So if you're gonna be cool with that,
in the boundaries.
So if you're gonna be cool with that mask, you got to be cool with the Klan walking there with the hood on. You got to be cool with it.
Wait a minute, but we talking about
it's civil liberties.
Wait, so they got every right to wear the Klan masks. Why they don't have a right to wear their masks?
You still fool.
I'm just saying the Ku Klux Klan.
Hey,
if
so,
I got the
hold
right
up.
to do what he's saying, they got the right to let them wear that shit.
Let me get this straight. So you compare me wearing the mask that I'm talking about to a Klan mask when the Klan
absolutely,
in a way, but I'm saying you still have the right though. You have the right if they have the right.
Fool came back.
Here's my point to what y'all saying.
What?
A Klan, the Klan is pretty much considered to be a terrorist group, and it's been classified in America. So if they want to wear it, that's totally different.
I don't think they have. I don't think they have been classified as a.
No, they're not. Because you a black extremist identity. You a black identity extremist. We on the list. The damn Black Panthers got convicted and prosecuted and shit and let go. I ain't see no Ku Klux Klan stand trial for wearing the mask, but I still think the motherfucker.
They did stand trial. Emmett Till grandma put him on trial. That's how she broke him.
I'm just saying
The
he got
funny
the
thing-
same right to wear the mask though. I'm just being a weirdo. He can wear that shit if he can wear that shit too. I can go in there with a Ninja Turtle mask. It might scare the shit out of people, but
Hey.
if
We done beat this dead horse. I mean, we're gonna agree to disagree. We done beat this horse to death.
That horse got a new.
We 40 minutes into the show.
Talking about a mask, huh?
Hey, we beat that dead horse so bad he came back alive. He said, "Damn, man, y'all done beat me enough. Let me go.
so
Let me free, boss. Let me free, boss."
what's his name? I don't mean him no harm. I'm just really just trying to keep
came
it.
back.
I'm
Who
just
resurrected?
challenging.
I know you.
Oh no, that's what's up. That's what we want. We want, hey, challenge it. If you don't agree with it, challenge. This what this show is
No,
about.
I kind of but
people realize the God folks. We understand. I know who God folks. A lot of people don't know who that is. So when you looking at that man, some people do. Some people like they look at the anonymous man like, he God folks was a problem to the parliament. A lot of people look at it like that. I look at it like that. You wouldn't look at it like that. You didn't even know who God folks is.
It's on.
Well, I think Food went in there looking for confrontation. He got it. You got what you looking for. If you go looking for it, you gonna get it. He got what he wanted. He wanted a confrontation.
Bob, you know I'm up early in the morning. I'm a ping your ass early in the morning to see if you watch that damn movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, man. Hey, look, but check this out. Only thing I don't like what Food did, he had the mom with him. I don't think he should have did that with his mom. No, because it could have got out of hand. It really could have got out of hand.
You know what?
He probably could have stressed her too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I think
coming up through the 60s, she already been through this.
No, but she ain't that. That was foolish. That ain't how they did it in the 60s. That was foolish what he did.
Okay.
I think it was foolish what he did.
You never would have wore a mask just 3 years from now ago because you going to a store, a bank, or something. I would have felt like I was about to rob it or something. Like the aura, it would have put up.
Oh, I get what he's saying. Now it's just a
I would not.
mask. Like
that was a costume, man. But that was a costume, man. That wasn't a COVID-19 mask, man. Come on, y'all know better, man. That wasn't a COVID-19 mask. Come on, man. Y'all know better.
Look, Robert, you know Lil Duval, right? The comedian Lil Duval.
I bet neither one of y'all would advise y'all kids to go in there and vote with that mask on.
Lil Duval
civil liberties or not. Civil liberties or not.
Listen, Lil Duval walks around with a robot mask on now. A full robot rubber mask.
Yeah, but he ain't go vote with it on. He ain't go vote with it on.
Now, Lil Duval's a little weird. He might end up doing some junk like that.
Hey, I bet neither one of you guys would advise your 18-year-old kid, first time voting, going there with their mask on, son.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Hell no, you wouldn't. But you talk about civil liberties, though. It's a thin line between civil liberties and common sense, man.
Yeah.
Mine ain't gonna go up in there anyway, so it don't matter.
You're right. I mean, can't you? If you got a license to carry a firearm, you're not going in the courthouse anyway. Hold on, he went to vote, so that was a school building or something, right? So it's different rules, right? With certain stuff. I mean, me personally, just wearing a mask put me in a higher level of intensity. People got off the sidewalk just because I had tattoos. Just I was with my kids and people act scared of me and they ain't know I just came from gardening or something.
Yo, I went in Walmart the other day and I ain't had my damn mask. I was like, man, fuck, I'm just going in here real quick. The lady said, hey, you got your mask? I said, yep, and kept on walking. I said, fuck you.
Jay, now let me tell you, a dude did a man like that at Walmart when I just went, man. That was real messed up, real rude. Dude from India walk in and dude said, you got your mask? He's sick of it. Like, yeah, and just kept walking. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
you know what? At this point, wearing a mask really is kind of dumb in some ways. You're going to go into Walmart, touch every goddamn thing. You ain't wash shit when you took it.
Right.
I'm trying to stop cussing, but you going to take all your stuff home and you ain't desanitizing nothing. You done went in there, scared yourselves, wiped everything down. I just said at one point, I was like, yo, we should hug it out. It'd be like survival of the fittest. Whoever live. You die. I'm sorry. But I really thought about that. I was sorry to, say that, but it was because I was seeing as a scientist, my scientist part of my brain is telling me we are like bypassing certain things for our convenience. Like you're bypass, you know what I mean? I really think like you get in the cab. The cab driver's not cleaning the cab or the bus or none of that.
They doing that though.
I mean, they are, but it's that I just think it's evolution stuff is gonna happen. And you know, I don't have the answer, but I just see how when I go to the grocery store, it is not, I don't see it really stopping nothing. You wearing the mask, fine, great.
Only thing I say, man, it is what it is, man. Hey,
I'm not saying that.
look, I don't like wearing a mask all the time, but look, man, if I'm just come get me some milk, I don't want no problem. I'm gonna put a little mask on, and I'm get what I'm getting. I'm leave up out of. I ain't trying to prove no civil liberties and all that. That ain't time for no civil liberty. It's bigger issues than trying to prove civil liberties over masks, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're gonna try to shift gears a little bit, man. We're gonna talk about this vaccine y'all waiting to take. It got setbacks already. I know y'all talking about y'all want to take it.
News, there's been a major setback to one of our coronavirus vaccine hopes. The trial for the lead contender, the AstraZeneca vaccine, has been reportedly put on hold. A participant in that human trial has had a suspected adverse reaction. The trial is being developed with Oxford University and is being held in the UK. It is one of the vaccines Australia is hoping to buy. Joining me now is Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dr. Nick Coatsworth. Morning to you. The news of this trial being put on hold is just coming through to everyone. Are you concerned by this?
Well, Nat, in a way, this reinforces that despite the accelerated nature of vaccine development, safety is at the forefront of everybody's mind. And it would be a fairly standard process if there's if there's a severe reaction and they're not sure whether it's attributable to the vaccine or not, to gather all the information and halt the trial for the moment. We've got to keep in mind that tens of thousands of people have now received this Oxford vaccine. So this is a testimony to the rigour and the safety focus that people are putting on vaccine development.
Yeah, me fucked up.
All right, man. Y'all ready for that vaccine?
Man, stop.
Man, y'all gonna take that vaccine, man.
I'm hoping I have what they call herd immunity. I'm under the assumption that I and my family have already naturally beat it. And it just genetically we beat it. That's what I want to believe. I'm not taking any vaccines. I hope they do not try to enforce any type of martial laws or something that's going to make me have to do vaccine my kids. I'm going to be so pissed. Like, that's going to be my civil liberties then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to inject anything into them.
But you've been taking vaccine to get in school, man.
I did, and I always had the worst effects and things, and I avoided it for a long time. My family naturally like that. Even historically, like I looked up something about how they was just guinea pigging people. I don't want to be a guinea pig, and I don't want to do that.
Well, we took them because we didn't know we didn't know no better. I'm gonna say it like that. It was just ignorance. We didn't know no better. Our parents ain't know no better. Now we know what the fuck they putting in these fucking vaccines. We know mercury in there that ain't safe for a goddamn animal, but they putting it in the fucking vaccine.
That mercury messed up a lot. That mercury messed up a lot of the youth throughout the 80s and 70s, man.
Hey, you talking about animals? People was protesting about animals, but you ready to just take the vaccine? Hell no.
Right. So no, you can't. We just can't accept, shit that we don't know what's in this vaccine. I don't know. And then we got Bill Gates pushing this damn shit. So this damn computer guy is got more pull than damn doctor.
And the vaccine been. So how you gonna know
if he's gonna take
it? How would you ever know that it's safe? We waiting to see how many people going like the setback. Somebody had a setback, and you're gonna be alone.
Hey, you done been up early in the morning. You seen them goddamn commercials. Have you taken this such and such? Well, if you have, there's a lawsuit that's going on. You'll start seeing the damn shit. You'll start seeing all that stuff.
Yeah, right. The names are getting crazy.
Hey,
these medications.
I know somebody who's a pharmaceutical sales rep, and she said they go to these doctors' offices and they give them all these trial medicines and prescriptions and stuff like that. And these doctors, they'll prescribe them, give it to you, and it's like, we'll see what happens. It's like you don't never take the damn medicine when they first come out with these damn medicines, because the medicines you always see they got more side effects than what you got. I got but now I'm gonna have fucking damn headaches and high blood pressure and diabetes and
they say like take this side effects, high blood pressure, it make you cough real bad, give you bad headaches, and make you throw up. And you be like, damn.
You know them
may
old
cause. The first word on the commercial is may cause dizziness, vomit, diarrhea, death to man, all kind of damn side effects.
Right.
But look, I think this is how they're gonna do it. Like college kids and
right.
Like I think what state they were, but they were telling kids they didn't take the flu shot, they can't register. I think it was South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah,
bro.
And that's how they're gonna do it. See, you don't have the COVID-19 vaccine.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you like this. This may be an unpopular for me to say. But if them damn Democrats get in office, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna push that shit.
If you don't have that shot, you don't get a job.
I'm just saying.
But the Republican pushing it.
Food stamp.
Trump say the vaccine to be ready, but Trump the one pushing it.
Yeah, but he not saying it's gonna be mandatory. Them Democrats talking about they want it to be mandatory.
I ain't heard that from nobody saying it's gonna be mandatory. I heard Kamala Harris say if some doctor say she taking it, but the Trump say she not taking it.
Yeah, you're gonna take the shot for a tax credit.
and it's infringing on people's rights.
It's gonna be some kind of tax credit.
Because it might have side effects to them college students, or quote unquote, what if somebody don't want to take it based off how they father might know the dean, or they might be kind of important at that school. They ain't gonna let them take it if you don't want to.
And charisma, and here's the trick. What they doing? They using all these celebrities to push this damn shit. Like I heard Ricky Smiley was like, "Hey, I think it's a good idea for the college students to be." I was like, what?
Ricky Smiley is a horrible spokesperson for any fucking vaccine.
Hey, he's pretty cool, man. I play football with Ricky Smiley, man. That's a pretty cool cat, man. I play football.
Not for a vaccine. Everybody look at him and laugh.
He's in a fraternity. He's in a fraternity. So the fraternity brothers,
they are basing his whatever his value is based on his influence on the fraternity brothers he has. He's making you laugh, so it's less likely for you to deny his message. You're gonna Ricky Smiley said it, and then you took it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he made me giggle. No.
Well, it's gonna be some way they're gonna try to get people to especially elderly people, all mamas and dad and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's too stressful, man. This is too stressed. This is too much stress. It's stressing America out. It's stressing the world out. Bro, it's too much, bro. People driving crazy on the freeway based off Corona. These folks trying to kill themselves on the freeway.
It's part of the plan, though. It's part of the depopulation. They trying to get rid of some of y'all motherfuckers, man. They like, hey man, it's too many y'all on this planet. Y'all got to go.
Sense though, Jay.
Huh?
Because the planet is big enough for it's big enough to supply and hold trillions of people.
Right, I get that.
You get that?
I get that, and you get that. But these elite motherfuckers don't believe that. You got to remember, it's a fight for resources. So the more motherfuckers you got on the planet, the more people you got to fight for resources.
You guys are trying to say y'all believe this planet gonna hold trillions?
If they're rich, why they fight for resources? They rich, why they fight for resources? They can buy what they want.
Because what does a rich person want more than anything else? They want
more money.
More money.
Not resources. Money.
Resources equal money and commodities.
So y'all think Trump ever really had that coronavirus, man? Or was he faking?
Ain't no telling, man. You can't believe nothing. in the
And he got
mainstream media.
everybody
Man.
happy.
Who knows?
Or is it just another setup for him to say, okay, y'all, what they used on me is what they giving everybody?
Oh,
Well, he had
So-
a respirator on. He had a respirator on. He had a
No,
heat.
they never proved he was on the respirator. They never showed that he was on the respirator. They say he was.
think it was
They
going
say
through
he
his
was.
mask through his-
They
it was
gave him.
going-
They gave him a special cocktail. What they were saying.
No,
Hey.
bro, it was going through his mask. It was hooked up to his.
So
I
so
think-
so they already got the cure.
I don't know.
If they gave him the cocktail for it, that means they got the cure.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: anything that you see on that come from the mainstream media, just go through it with take it with a grain of salt. Don't believe it.
I've been.
But that was Trump. But that was Trump saying he had it.
Yeah, and I mean,
The media just reporting what the doctor saying he got. I think we got so much mistrust with the media
Are
that
we supposed to empathize with him because he went through this or something? Maybe that's the point.
this is how they gonna get it out. This is how they gonna get the vaccine out. They gonna show you we got the cure.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's all distraction.
Yeah, it ain't gonna make me like him anymore.
When he announced that the next 3 or 4 or 5 days, that's all they were talking about. They weren't talking about nothing else. And now we getting close to the election. You ain't got nobody that's talking about policies that's affect that's going to help the American people. You still got 40 to 45 million people unemployed, can't get their unemployment check, about to get kicked out of their damn houses. We ain't got politicians talking about how they gonna help this shit. They fighting over stimulus shit that the Democrats don't want to damn pass in the fucking damn Congress. So all that shit was distraction.
The Democrats. Well, I know that you knock the Democrats a lot, but the Democrats have already passed it in Congress. The Senate don't want it.
No,
the Senate don't want it. Yes.
No, Nancy Pelosi said yesterday they're not going to pass that 1.8 trillion that Trump said.
No, you know why? The Republican want a smaller one. The Democrat want a larger one. Trump want an even larger one. Trump want one bigger than the Democrats.
No,
the Republican don't want it.
This is
Nancy Pelosi initially said they wanted 2.8 trillion. And the Republicans said they didn't want that much, so Trump came in the middle and said 1.8.
So who fault is that? How did the Democrat fault if they want to give people more?
Well, Nancy Pelosi, because they want to. They
already passed. Congress have already passed their bill.
Bob, you got to listen. You got to understand. They want to add all these extra stuff. They want to start bailing out all these airline companies and all these other damn shit. Yeah. It's the American people that need the fucking money. The airline company. Ain't nobody fucking flying. No. It's the fucking coronavirus.
Yeah, but the airline they employ a lot of people.
No, but the airlines are big donors to the Democratic Party, so that's why they don't want to do it.
See, you hate the Democratic Party, don't you?
I don't know.
It all leads to
you don't think the airlines give money to Republicans too?
Which ones?
All of them.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can show you the receipts of what they give to the Democrats. I can't show you receipts from the Republicans.
You show me a receipt then.
Okay. Every time I send you an article, you don't never comment on it either. Every time I put an article in the chat, you don't do nothing but look at it.
You put out there. You see, I look at your sources, man. I look at your sources. So you see the stuff.
And the whole time they want to talk about Russia. See, all this stuff is a big distraction. It's a big distraction.
Order out of chaos.
I know we ain't talking about Russia again.
Damn.
They already making the scapegoat just in case Joe Biden lose. They gonna blame it on Russia again.
But it's been proven that Russia was hacking and doing a lot of hacking, man. It's been proven. Both sides, Democrats and Republicans, have said that.
No, that's a lie.
Everybody believed that but Trump.
Let me pull up this article. I'm glad you said that because I got an article.
You put up an article. I'm talking about what the FBI and all they talking about. The people who get paid to figure this stuff out talking about.
I'm talking about the company that they used to talk about something that investigated this. This came from the owner of the company. He said we don't have concrete evidence that Russia messed around in that.
No,
He
that
said
ain't,
that
that
out
ain't
of
true.
his
That
mouth.
company is called Cambridge
Analytica. I know Cambridge Analytica.
That's not
Yeah.
Russia. I think that was like a whole way to just cover up what they was actually doing. And they
No,
was
what-
reporting shit on the stock market.
No, what Cambridge Analytica was doing, they were putting out false reports on Hillary, false news on Hillary to flood, and they flooded social media with it to get a negative vibe on Hillary.
But the CEO of that company was side by side with Trump doing the campaigning. So
Hey,
of course,
so
I
the
mean, that would match.
The company is called CrowdStrike, and the chief said that the chief admits no proof that Russia infiltrated DNC emails.
You talking about the email? You talking about the emails? I'm talking about the emails in respect to Hillary.
Ask yourself this:
what
would they gain by hacking the voting? By hacking our voting, what would they gain?
What they doing?
What do you mean?
What would they gain by hacking our voting system?
They wanted Trump to win. They needed their champion. They needed a guy who's gonna be on their side to win.
Wait. If they wanted,
why is he on their side?
What?
Why is he on their side? See, you got to stop doing these talking points that MSNBC and CNN. You got to tell me why Russian want Trump in there.
So you would lose. So
because he more likely to go in line with things that they want. He was more in line to go in things that they want.
So Joe Biden's son Hunter didn't just take $3.5 million from this Russian empress over there in Russia. He didn't just he didn't work for a Russian company.
He was a private. He wasn't a government official. He wasn't a government official though. He was a private citizen.
Hey, where that Cold War come from? Don't it come?
I'm gonna let y'all believe that.
And see, and what you just said is what Fox News be saying.
What?
But
Cold War?
But see,
Hunter Biden wasn't a private. He was a private citizen. He's free to make money any way he want to make money.
I don't listen to Fox News. I do my own research.
But Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America.
Wait a minute. The same people on Fox News own like 5 or 6 other news companies. So you can't. You
mean Rupert Murdoch from Australia?
I'm saying it's like saying Coca-Cola. You can say all these name of these sodas, but then in the end, Coca-Cola made it. So it's like a conglomerate of a bunch of fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But we blaming Fox, but they almost all the same people.
Everybody just got different ideology of how they feel things should go. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Russia felt like they had a better chance with Trump in the White House to get things that they wanted, and as to Hillary, as a Democrat.
And what does Russia want?
I have no idea. That's what the investigation was about.
I don't know.
That's what the investigation was. That's why you investigate to find out why are they helping Trump.
What about chaos?
They want to infiltrate our country and our main structure, bro, from the inside out.
So you think it's Russia and not China? Because China's the one China's over here that got companies over here that's flying their flag.
Yeah, they do. I'm down the street from one.
So I've never seen a Russian flag flying on any company over here in the United States, but I've seen Chinese flags flying over here on companies.
Wait. Now
Russia don't have the capital like China. They don't have the capital like China do. They don't have the money like China do.
We trade and buy everything from China.
China basically owns us. China basically owns us.
They us, they losing money, right?
90% of our imports come from China. 90%.
Yeah, they own us. So, a lot of our debt is with China.
So we have no reason to be trying to affiliate with Russia.
So why Trump hate China so much? Why Trump always dogging China? And he do business with them.
He's only dogged China on the coronavirus shit.
No, that man been dogging China for years. The trade, he been talking about the trade and the coronavirus. Every step of the way, he dogged China out.
They put out media.
But then he'll go over there and do business with them. Everything Trump make is made in China. His daughter flew Air Force One to go broker a deal in China.
But what did I say a couple weeks ago? I said it's all WWE, bro. We hate you in public, but backstage, we cool. That's it. He gonna tell the American public, oh, China, 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 China. But what y'all don't see is him going on Air Force One and going to China and saying having meals with damn Kim Jong-un and all these motherfuckers and making deals.
Like the prosecutor and the judge, the prosecutor and the judge in the courthouse do the same.
And he not the only one to do it. I mean,
I didn't say he did.
This just the American way.
Because you'll go to court and the prosecutor and they'll try you and then they'll go to lunch and then come back. And
it's the same. It's the same reason why Steve Mnuchin, who's the Treasury Secretary, he openly donates to the Democratic Party. So why did Trump pick him as the Treasury Secretary? So I mean, that's why I say we gotta get out of this Democrat fuck shit. Is liberal and it's fucking conservative.
It is.
You got conservative Democrats. You got conservative Republicans, liberal Republicans, liberal Democrats. They all work together.
And as
long that's why Kamala Harris didn't investigate Steve Mnuchin. That's how he ended up being the Treasury Secretary, because she didn't prosecute him and investigate him for the shit he did in 2008 with the damn the crash with the mortgage shit. He was part of that shit. One bank.
So what happened in 2008?
The crash, the housing crash, and one bank was the one that was doing the subprime loans and giving these people all these APR loans and all this kind of shit, and knowing they couldn't afford it, and he made a killing off that damn shit, and she didn't prosecute him, but he donated to her damn campaign.
When California,
he was one of the biggest donors to her campaign. So ain't that funny? You don't prosecute me, I'll donate to your campaign. See, it's all fucking damn game. It's all theater, man.
I get all that, man. I know kind of, you know, everything kind of go, but my thing is you just dog out like the Democrats. Seem like you
because they supposed to represent me. They supposed to represent
how they supposed to represent you? How?
They supposed to represent the American people. That was what they.
No matter who get it off is supposed to represent the American people.
No,
it's just how they gonna do it. It doesn't matter.
85 to 90% of black people vote Democrat, so that's why I bang on them, because we give them all of our support and we get nothing in return.
But why you can't look at it like individual people are supporting them? You don't have to support them because I support them. Don't mean you have to. You know what I'm saying?
That's following the wave. That's a wave right there. That's a wave.
I don't know individual. I can only go by the numbers, and the numbers say 85 to 90% of us vote Democrat.
Okay, that's people priority. That's their prerogative. If they want to vote Democrat, they can vote Democrat. Why black people are the only one get a knock for voting for certain people? Don't nobody say, why y'all white people vote for him?
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not like
we got to be split. We got to split up. We got to split up.
Right. Think about it now. You ain't hearing no number on the rest of the people. You just hearing the number on black people.
Because you ain't gonna hear it.
But this is the point. Do you see white people, these white celebrities and anybody touting for the Democratic Party?
Yeah, like, I see a lot of white celebrities.
I'm talking about like we do. Not
what
just
you mean?
I'm talking about
the nature of black people.
It's like it's only black Americans who are asked to be sacrificial lambs for the Democratic Party.
No, but I see some black people. I see some black people supporting the Republican Party. I see Vernon Jones, Herschel Walker. I see black people supporting them too. Why they don't get knocked for? Why they support the Republican?
But what's the percentage?
Money.
It don't matter what the percentage is. People can vote for who they want to vote for, bro. You can't knock people for overwhelmingly vote for a certain group of people.
I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying if you vote at that big a percentage, you should be getting something in return. And what have you gotten in return for the last 50 plus years?
We ain't got nothing for neither party. You know what I'm saying?
We don't expect to get nothing from the
we just get to sit at we get to sit at the table. You know what I'm saying?
You got a fake number.
Sit at the table.
Yeah. I think the problem is with the voters. We don't hold people accountable when we vote for them. That's the problem. The problem ain't the politicians. The problem is the voters for continue to vote the same people they offer. Like I'm gonna say, like I'm just gonna use John Lewis. For all these years, you every year you just innocent every year. People can't even run against you. They can't even run against you because you just an automatic pencil in. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Maxine Waters. All these people automatic pencil in. You know why? Because we don't hold them accountable.
But how do you hold them? How do you hold them? How do you hold somebody who accountable who already know they got your vote?
John Lewis.
Tell them you ain't gonna get my vote. You ain't gonna get my vote. But who we gonna give our vote to? You think I'm gonna stop voting for Joe Biden to go vote for Trump? Somebody who else ain't gonna value my vote?
No,
neither one of them ain't gonna value your vote.
I want you to vote.
Biden had a couple of black friends don't mean I'm gonna vote for him.
Hey, I want you to vote. I want you to vote for your best. I want you to vote for anybody who aligns with your best.
Exactly, and that's what black people do. They vote for people who align with their best interests.
That's what
you know what I'm saying.
That's the illusion. That's the lie we get told.
But see now when I say that, you say it's a lie. How you gonna tell people they not vote their own interests? You can't tell a man you black you not vote your own interests. How you gonna tell me I'm not voting my own interests?
So this election right here, let's just we ain't even gonna focus on the Congress and send it down. What agenda or what policies have they said? And you said, damn, I can't wait till they implement that. Or damn, I can't wait till they implement that. It ain't there.
Not one. I ain't seen
what is aligning with your vote?
I didn't even think I had a vote.
You like universal health care. You know what I'm saying?
Democrats already shut that down. Biden already said he's not voting.
Universal health care.
Biden already said it's not going to come across this.
Next. Voters' rights. Voters' rights.
What about voters' rights?
Voters' right bill. I think Democrats are better for protecting voters' rights as opposed to Republicans trying to take away your voters' right.
Let me interrupt with that. See that's that here we go again with that BS I don't like. Just like this affirmative action stuff, voters' rights. Why do we have to have this big thing about us having voters' rights? I should have voters' rights because I'm just a man on this on this.
You should.
This land.
You should, but you know what?
He got voters' rights.
You should, but you know what?
Voters' rights.
You should, but you know what? Election have consequences, and when you put people in there who don't think you should have voters' rights, they're going to take them away. Exactly, you exactly right. You should have rights.
Hey, Rod, I'm gonna say this. What if we weren't even on this continent? What if black folks weren't even in this country? Would they have voters' rights for each other if the white person was just here? Would they say we gotta have voters' rights?
Because white women used to vote either.
I ain't mentioning that. I'm too much just gonna be the white woman and white man. Are they gonna come up with a voters act?
That was a good point. White women couldn't vote though. They couldn't vote.
Listen, why? If it was just white people on this continent, let's say they push the native out, like they did almost.
They did.
It said, okay, no black people here at all. We ain't even in the picture. Would they have a voters' right act for them, for each other?
Probably not. Probably not.
Okay.
So but you gotta understand, because you're not understanding. We come from we come from bondage, man. Most of us come from bondage over here. Black people. We didn't have. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Now you did. Now you do come out free.
See?
And you think you're free.
About that. Let me tell you something about that. See, we gotta get off that too.
But see, you trying to.
See,
you asked me a question. You asked me a question.
As long as you keep manifesting that, you're gonna be in bondage. As long as black folk keep talking about slavery.
But it was it was important for me to bring up the history for you to understand why we are constantly fighting for voters' rights, because we ain't already had voters' rights. So of course we got to keep fighting for voters' rights. But
this is what Rob do every time when we say, hey, point to a specific policy that you gonna be like, I got to have it. He said voters' right. They vote on voters' right every 25 years, bro. That ain't on nobody's agenda. Every 25 years, in the 25 years of voters' rights. I'm so sick of voters' rights. They just voted on that shit like in 2014. You can look every 25 years they vote for the to extend the voters' right act. So So you
listen,
say you're supposed to have
ain't
you
no.
said voters right. Now what's the next
But
policy?
see, look, here's the thing, man. Ain't no law set in stone. Ain't no law set in stone.
Okay.
Ain't no law set in stone.
I'm
But
glad you said
and you
that.
know why? You know why?
Hey.
Because you got different people with different ideology who don't want you to vote.
Hey,
Republicans don't want you to vote. We don't want to make access to vote easy.
Hey, Rob, I got another deep question for you. You said no laws set in stone, right? Why were laws created in the first place on this soil?
Because it's you have to sometimes you have to have rules and laws, man, to keep people
I'm asking one question.
to keep people from wearing anonymous masks in goddamn vote booth.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So you have to write a rule.
Robert,
If you don't write a rule, everybody be doing every damn thing they want to do.
Robert,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I kick in your door and take what I want out your house. But you got a rule saying I can't come in your house and take what I want.
Robert,
No, not one.
Let me tell you the oxymoron in that. When they first wrote these laws in effect in the Constitution, these were so-called aristocrats that were decent people. You had crime during that time, but not like it is now. You had a couple train robberies, a couple bank robberies. They had jail. That was just regular stuff. When the pioneers first came, you had a couple.
So what era you talking about? How long?
I'm talking about the era when this first was 1770, when it was signed in stone.
And what was you considered back then?
See, hold on. Now I'm about to
what would you consider back then? What they say, half a man? You weren't even the whole man then.
I wasn't even born, bro. I wasn't born.
I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about you personally, bro. Come on, man.
Three-fifths.
3/10 a man.
Fifths.
All right, 3/5.
And you talking about you got the right to vote.
Listen. Okay, now they wrote this stuff in the law. They changed the law once we became free. They didn't even keep their same law until we became free. Now they saying we got to figure out a way to keep these folks in bondage and change it so they won't cross over into the laws we originally wrote that they implement for us. See, that's where the problem came in.
So you answering the question then why we keep fighting the vote then? You just answer the question yourself. We should in your mind you think that, but that's not the fact.
Let me tell you something, Robert. Let me tell you something. These folks came over here. Listen, I'm gonna just say it the right way because it ain't a color thing. These folks came over here on the boat, Rob. Everybody came over here on a boat. They're Eurocentric Americans. That's what they should be called because they came over on the boat just like they call us African American, which I'm not African American. I wasn't born in Africa. If I go to Africa, I'm not a citizen of Africa. They're gonna call me an American. When they go to Africa, if a white man leave here from America and go to Africa, what they gonna call him? American. He go to Iraq, what they gonna call him? An American. If I go to Iraq, what they gonna call me? An American. They're not gonna say if I go to Africa, what they gonna call me? An American. They're gonna say, "Oh, you're African American." No, I'm not, because I'm not. I wasn't born on your soil. I don't have the same rights you got in your own country, in your own continent.
Yeah.
So
I think that just meant to say your origins are from Africa.
Right. I was born here on this soil,
and I think African American was the term I think black people took on to have pride from their origins.
Jesse Jackson,
so why the white folks don't say you're American? Nobody else say you're American. You know why the white folks don't say you're American and say the same thing you just said, feel powerful for? Because they fought against the Europeans when they come over trying to take this land. That's what the Revolutionary War was about. That's why they want to claim that. They're not gonna say I'm Euro-American. They're gonna say I'm a down home, good old born. I'm a damn American. That's what they say. They don't say I'm a Euro-American. They don't care about that. They fought against them for this country. They don't take pride. Some of them take pride and say, "Oh, I'm Irish," or that's in my background. My family from Poland. Yeah. You got to really talk to them and ask them that. You got to ask them that. You got to ask them that. The first thing gonna come out their mouth, them a damn like that sucker I keep dissing every day on YouTube. That white boy from heavy duty country talking all that dumb shit. I go off on him every morning. I make it my duty to get on his YouTube and eat his ass up every morning because I can't stand him because he talk all this American crap. Oh, black man is. I'm not racist, but black man. George Floyd was on drugs. That's why he died. He died because he was on drugs, methamphetamines. He died. It wasn't because of the cop. The cops this, the military that. Man, shut your face up. You a white boy from Texas running around here talking about, oh, I belong to this country. This my forefathers' country. We founded this. This is what this man. Shut up. You don't know what you talking about. This stuff was stolen from the jump. You run around here folks around here claiming stuff that was stolen. This stuff got to stop, man. That's where it got to stop at. Voters' Right Act, affirmative action, all stuff got to be abolished, got to be eradicated. Even that dumb shit they got signed in that glass. I told you when we first started the podcast about us being free because our rights were signed on people. They say, okay, guess what? Y'all free now. You can mingle around the white folks. You still got certain stipulations you can't do. That shit should be abolished too. Because they came over on the boat just like we did. So I don't want to hear nothing about no Voters' Right Act. Shit fake. It's all fake, Rob. I'm a human. I'm a man. When I die, man.
Hey,
just like
they caught the boat with us.
Charisma. That was a good point. Now we got to move to the next bullet point from the agenda that Rob aligns with. Next,
what
he said you gotta vote for the people who align with your ideas. So we going down the line of who he vote. Because he's been touting Biden. I want him to tell me these policies that's gonna make everybody's life better.
And then Rob, they, Dixiecrat, they were Democrat. They want to keep us in slavery, the Democrat. But I know you're gonna say, "Oh, that was back then. We changed now." It's
obvious the ideology of the two parties have changed. There's a reason why the Klan and the Aryan Nation and white supremacists support Trump overwhelmingly.
I know why.
They have
why. So my point is the ideology has changed. They left the Democratic Party when black folks started supporting it. So they want you the Republican Party.
Let me tell you something about Aryans. Let me tell you something about Aryans and these skinheads and these type guys, man. I bump shoulders with these guys because I'm in these scenes. I told you I go to punk raves. I be in these scenes. I know about these cats, right? These Aryan cats, they suckers. They scary. They gotta be in a crew. They gotta have some type of guy to lead them and say that this is your America. Don't let these folks. And then they talk about affirmative action. They say shit like, with affirmative action, that guy gonna take your job. He gonna take the job that you work for. You a pure blood American. This is what we fought for and took and all this stuff. But they don't never tell them the real history, the truth. See, they don't tell them the truth. See, I tell people the truth. I tell these folks the truth, even on my job. I tell these white, black folks, all these, whatever color you want to call it, I tell them the truth about their history. They don't like that. So you got to go to an area. You got to see. Of course, they're gonna rebuttal and say you wrong. White is right.
Let me ask you something. Why you think affirmative action is, man? Why you think we have affirmative action? Why you think so?
They try to have a balance towards some kind of equality at some point.
Why?
Charity in a
certain would they have affirmative action if white people just was in America? They gonna need affirmative action too.
But
let me ask you something. What do black people own? What we own as far as corporations and nothing. Okay, so let's say you say to the man, y'all can hire who y'all want to hire. And I'm just gonna hire all the people I see, the people I know. I'm just gonna hire everybody I know. So if they just hire all the damn people they know, what the hell we gonna work then?
I got you.
How the hell we gonna get hired for? How the hell we gonna get management job? If they gonna just keep hiring people who they comfortable being around, if I'm qualified for a job, but I can't get the job because he gonna hire somebody he know he see.
Hey Rob, check this out. We're in the Matrix, right?
No, we're in reality. We're in reality.
The blue pill. Hey, who all working for these corporations now? What color?
But that gets you the point, man.
No, I'm getting to the point. Who working for these warehouses and places like that now?
Oh, black and brown.
Who keep America going every morning? We got the job that the people don't want to do.
Yeah, they black or they brown.
Well, that's right. Right.
What are you saying?
So what you're saying is we got to have affirmative action in order to get a chance to work for these companies. You think for you
to move but see you only gonna go so far. You without affirmative action, you only gonna go so far.
We're live on the podcast right now. I'm gonna say it. All black people get up in the morning, don't go to work. Don't work for no corporation tomorrow. Just quit your job. Let's set everything. Just stop working right now for the white man, everybody. Just stop all the what's gonna happen, Rob? What they gonna do, right?
Your bill you still gonna get some bills. That's what gonna happen. You still gonna get some damn bills.
You're not getting what I'm saying. You're not getting what I'm saying. If we quit every corporation job right now, what the white man gonna do? What's his first bailout? Oh, guy ain't got no workers. What he gonna do?
Bro, I'm talking I'm not talking about warehouse. You talking about warehouse job.
Nah. They gonna pull out guns.
I'm talking about VPs and stuff like that, bro.
I'm asking you a question. If we
you
quit
going back
every
to
major
slavery
corporation right now, Amazon, airline, all these major corporations, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, if we quit them right now and walk out, what they gonna do?
What you talking about? Warehouse jobs?
Every job, every major
Walmart,
corporation.
he's saying
Everything.
Kmart, it don't even matter.
Bro, you don't need a term to actually do
it.
Rob, answer the question. What the VP's
We
gonna do?
boycott the bus.
What are the VP's gonna do, Rob?
What you mean? What the VP gonna do? They gonna hire somebody else. See,
Hire who?
It ain't nobody
Who
else.
they gonna hire? The black folks said we're not gonna work no more. Who they gonna hire?
See, man, you talking about hypothetical, bro. I don't like talking. I like living reality, bro. You got to talk about something that's gonna be realistic, bro. That ain't even realistic. What you talking about?
It is realistic because it can't happen.
That's not realistic, man. What you talking about doing, man?
Strike all the time. People at the airport strike all the time.
We talking about why do you have affirmative action?
Question, though, Rob.
Why do you have affirmative action? No, I'm not gonna answer that. That's a silly question.
Answer the question about affirmative action, but you didn't answer the question.
That's a silly question because you know damn every black person ain't finna quit their job. Come on, man.
I said if we quit the job.
But you got some black people out here qualified to get jobs that they're not allowed to get because they are black. That's where affirmative action come in. That's what the Rooney Rule. If you follow football, that's what the Rooney Rule is all about.
But the Rooney Rule still don't make no sense because how many African American coaches you got in the NFL?
Right.
Well, like
you got more than you had before the Rooney Rule.
The NFL.
You got more black GMs now than you had before the Rooney Rule.
How many black owners in the NFL you got, Rob?
You don't have one minority. It's no black owners in the
NFL. The most important thing that the black people might own, where it's a whole bunch of black people running around banging each other for billions of dollars a week.
But this goes
not help my kids. It don't help my neighborhood. Everybody gonna fight me for my jersey. Blah blah blah. Kind of crap. Fuck that.
But this goes to a point that I always make. We as a community don't fuck with each other like that. If we practice group economics, then our situation could be better. This is an example of the NFL. It's 85% black.
Right.
What if every one of those say we ain't playing and we're gonna start our own league? All you need is a field. All you need is to get you a field and now with the technology
and camera work
with YouTube and shit like that and all these streaming services, hell, you can stream your own damn games. You can make your own, and then people will come to you, and then you can be a owner instead of being a fucking goddamn. You could be a producer instead of a fucking damn contributor. See, but we ain't willing to step out. Just like with the NBA, they ain't willing to step down. They had an opportunity in a bubble when all that stuff. They were making a big stand and they stood down for 1-2 days, and they were like, "Nah, time to go back to basketball."
Okay.
Instead of them saying, "Fuck it, let's take out."
All that sound good. All that sound good until you figure out, until you see the tentacles that all these rich folk have with each other. With the people who own the social media, you got to get on social media. The tentacles reach. They lock in step, man. You know what I'm saying? They lock in step. And I'm gonna tell you one way I realize how all this stuff is interconnected. When my son signed a contract, all these people connected up there, man. You ain't getting around it. And it's the same way. All these billionaires are connected, man.
Yeah,
they connected with the people, the social media people, giants.
But they need somebody to produce it though. They not producing nothing.
The multimedia people, all these people, they gonna talk. No, don't. These black people when they quit, we don't let them use the stadium.
Okay,
they own the stadiums. Where you gonna play at?
Okay, and then
because you think these people gonna sit back and let you take their damn money?
So what's gonna happen today? If nobody's playing, who's gonna fill their stadium?
Bro, I get what you say. I get what you saying is a good. I'm not saying what you're saying is bad. I'm just saying you got to understand it consequences to a lot of stuff.
I understand, but
when you don't own nothing, you kind of like.
But like we say, you got to be willing to sacrifice something. Something got to be, and everybody not gonna make it. You got to be willing to put it on the line and sacrifice for something. At some point, you got to be able to sacrifice for something.
Hey man, everybody can't play football, so that's a horrible example.
I'm just gonna say this, Rob. When football was first discovered, was it more exciting than it was back then than right now? When football first started, was it more exciting back then than right now when they had the leather head?
I don't know, man. They would hit hard. Them guys were dying.
My point is all of us here on this line are entrepreneurs. Is some kind of sacrifice we all made to get where we going.
Yeah.
We all making some kind of sacrifice. If we didn't make sacrifice, then we wouldn't be going nowhere. We have to practice that as a group, and we don't do that. That's why I say, all that shit is, you got to take care of your family, your close friends, make sure everybody good. You can't worry about everybody trying to come together because we're not going to unify. That shit ain't never going to fucking happen because we've been programmed not to.
Right.
Wait, stop. I might have said that sometimes, but I don't like to even hear that. I don't even want to hear.
Hey, it's a sad reality, brother. You'll find a small percentage that will come together and do something, but on a large scale, we're not going to do that.
But see, and that we have to do. We have to take the people who are willing. People who are willing to come together. I think the people who are willing to come together, they keep looking at everybody. Everybody ain't gonna get on the same page.
And
most
that's why
people,
I tell you have a small percentage.
Some people are not ready for the same information at the time you might give it to them. You might it's even took me years, to catch up and
But at some point you got to at some point you got to trust somebody. At some point we got
hope. It's hope that whatever you sharing or something that somebody gonna use it, and we can't.
At some point you got to be able to trust them, even if you don't know everything. You got to be willing to say, "Hey, I'm gonna trust this person. He a good dude. I follow him. He been doing with his thing. I'm gonna trust him with this $500, and we gonna build this together. I'm gonna trust him with this $100.
I just added a brother to I don't know if you guys know about like credit. So with credit, I put him as an authorized user. Anyway, that lets him share my credit history without sharing my credit debt. He's a small business owner. He's a welder, and I've known him for a few years. And before I started my business and before Corona, I was working with him. But the other day I brought him here and I logged him in. Anyway, I tried to help him build his business, his personal credit, to give him the avenue to get this business money. And that's my hope. That's my hope, is to share that with more people.
That's dope.
But see, there can be a show we can be a show we can do for next week, like trying to build wealth, generational wealth, and trying to like financials type stuff to kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's something we can.
But it all boils down to you got to be able to trust. It's about trust and sacrifice.
Exactly.
If you ain't willing to sacrifice and you ain't willing to trust nobody, then it's a dead issue.
And here's the thing, and I think the biggest thing with, I'm gonna say us as poor people, we're less likely to take risks because we ain't really got to take risks with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you get a couple of coins to rub together, you ain't likely to kind of like rest of these little coins you got, right? So I think that's kind of boat we in right there.
But that's the misconception, because you get these same poor people that go to the damn corner store and buy a $5 scratch off every goddamn day, hoping and wishing they're gonna hit that 5,000 or that 10,000. That's bullshit.
Yeah, because you know why? They looking at the reward versus the risk. It's a risk reward thing.
Right, risk.
I'm risking $5, but I can get a greater reward if I hit.
Right, because you looking for the fast turnaround. But if you ask somebody to say, "Hey, put this $200 in," you may see a turn in about 2 or 3 years. Oh man, they finna say, man.
I've seen that with my dad today.
Jermaine, I totally agree with you, but I'm trying to get you to understand the mindset of poor people. The mindset of poor people. They're not thinking like that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. We got to change that. Whether it's individually or just talk to people individually, we got to change that mindset.
We link up, do something, show it, view it, and show evidence. As like Nelson Mandela said, this thing about his inaugurational speech was like me showing my light, my bravery, my courage, or whatnot. Gives another person inspiration. And right now we just showing a lot of mindfulness and talking and formulating, but the actual action sometimes is what gives, a girl standing up to a bully or whatnot gives another child that courage to blah blah blah. You feel me? Like him standing up for his civil liberties. He's trying to do the same thing, but he wore a whole mask. So I just felt like I didn't agree with it. But you know what I mean?
But here's what I think.
We
I
have
think
to
the
be
biggest
careful.
problem as parents that the stuff we allow to go on, let the people teach our kids. They supposed to start this stuff in elementary, teaching them how to build wealth. We dropping the ball. We need to be down at these schools protesting. No, y'all gonna change this curriculum.
Don't know that though. Some parents don't know. When I talk the talk, I'm talking. I ain't even trying to drop it, because most of the time I try to talk this to people and their financial. They look at me like I'm talking about unicorns. When I tell people that I done spent their whole year's check this year off of credit, and I know how to clear it and do it again 2 more times, like people really think that that's a. See, some people I read about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And and after reading that and learning about other people's money, that these people were never spending their money. They were spending other people's money. They was making and criminal a credit score number that totally they didn't have no fear. We running around with the fear. Yeah. My $5, I could buy penny stocks and marijuana companies every day if I wanted to. Once one of them drop and hit the federal bank, put their money in the bank, I could be a millionaire overnight. But like he's saying, you'd rather go to the corner store, risk your life walking to the corner store to buy a blunt and play a scratch off instead of investing in the long run, because you only want tomorrow. You want tomorrow.
And this is why, you know, and I'm not saying this to start another conversation about it, because we've had conversations about it, but this is why the conversation of real reparations need to be had, because we have been behind the stick. We've been behind the stick on the Monopoly board for about 5 or 6 rounds, and that what is owed to us reparations wise could help us build generational wealth.
No, man. Why?
Guess what that dude said? That white
nothing's owed to us no
more.
We gotta
he said we don't deserve reparations.
Bro,
you might just. I deserve? I didn't get hit by no whip. I understand that my felonies and all this psychological bullshit, I'm suffering from it, but I'm not looking for no American government to give me any.
Bro, I'm not saying you're not supposed to get out there and get it. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. But for you to say that we are not owed, you know how much land and money that was taken from us, from our ancestors.
I believe you. I know.
So I'm not saying. So I'm not saying going with a handout and say no, because faith without works is dead. So you still got to put the work in. I'm saying you still got to, but it's a debt that needs to be owed. And until this country admits this original sin and pays for this original sin, this country ain't never going to be how it's supposed to be. How it was originally conceived. It was supposed to be conceived for all people, and then it got turned to some other shit because of capitalism. And we got left out of capitalism because our land was stolen from us. Everything else was stolen from us. So we can't say
our land. You got kidnapped and brought to some land where you watched another genocide.
No. I'm not talking about the few that were brought over here. I'm talking about the ones that were here already. See, we got to stop that narrative that every black person that came that lived that's here came from a fucking slave boat. That's not fucking true.
Okay.
Not true.
We were already here. But that's like I said, I don't want. But what I'm saying is even if they do the census every year and they get a count of all the people that's in it, if they said, hey, we gonna give y'all each $500,000 a piece, how much would that change your life, bro? How much would that, if you could get $500,000, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't just be ready to object it. Listen to what I'm saying. If you got $500,000 in your bank account in the morning, how would that change your life?
Tremendously. I can't
that's what I'm saying. I know it's a wish and a prayer, but I'm just saying this is what I'm saying, that we could be. But you'll get that 500,000. And some people will fuck that shit off.
A lot of people fuck that shit up.
But the smart people like us on the phone, I take that 500,000. I'm paying this house off that we in right now. I'm going to buy another house, and that's going to
Hey, nigga, hey, you gonna be riding through the hood, you gonna be shooting them goddamn Jaguar, Benz, and Bentleys and shit.
All kind of cars, bro. I'm talking stuff you ain't seen before.
That's where I got you though, because I would have straight.
But like you say, a lot of people will invest in it in the right way, but a lot of people will squander it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And give it
I
right
know
back
I'm
to the government.
invested.
What?
I know I'm invested.
Yeah.
The hell out of it.
I mean, if you take a risk and
but-
chance with your money already, doing
But like I say, it's all depending on. We got to change our mindset, and I think if we got to start young. See, they teaching their kids different stuff than we teaching now. Look at it like this, man. I went to school for 12 years, graduated from high school. Only damn thing I use now is mathematics and how to damn write.
Yeah.
And all that shit teaching me, like Monday, Christopher Columbus, it was a lie in the damn way.
True.
Yeah.
be a
You
work.
know what I'm saying? But they taught us American history the way they want us to hear American history.
Yeah,
and they
right.
still teaching our kids lies with American history.
Thank you.
But
Right.
you saying thank you, but we sit back and we're not down there, we're not protesting the school system.
No,
We're protesting the cops.
damn.
We need to be protesting the school system. Stop teaching our kids this bullshit. Start teaching our kids real life skills. Teach our kids how to build stuff.
Financial education.
Yeah,
real-
financial. About build houses and stuff like that too.
Listen,
but
your mom probably
think-
told you that you're gonna grow up and you got to move out when you 18. But my mom never really was showing me. She say I paying bills, but she wasn't actually showing me what that inquired, how to
Exactly.
balance and things like that. So I kind of was just like blind to that. All I knew was I gotta get a job and pay bills, but not really what to do. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a long time to get the snap out of it, man.
And that's what I think. If we don't change, if we don't flip that curriculum, man, and to teach our kids about money and wealth,
But
we
Rob,
ain't gonna never change.
But Rob, we got to do that shit at home because I can guarantee you they're not going to change that curriculum because all school is for is to make you an employee. That's it.
So why aren't we protesting? Why are we protesting the school system? Why don't we march like we marching for when somebody get killed? Our kids are getting killed because they're uneducated.
But because guess what? We don't know who creates the curriculum.
Damn,
right.
We gonna create it.
You think your state? You think the state you live in creates your curriculum?
So you don't think it's possible we can get the curriculum changed? So
No.
we can teach our kids money, stock market.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Why would they do that?
Hey, Jermaine, let me get him on this one. Let me talk to him on this one.
But listen, before you say that, let me say this. That should be what our reparations should be. That should be what we want. We're trying to get money instead of getting shit we really need to teach our kids the right way. Our reparations should be we should have our own schools. Let's do that. That should be our reparations. Give us our own schools.
No. You just
fund our schools that we're gonna teach we're gonna come up with the curriculum, y'all fund it.
No, you saying segregate schools. Then you know what I mean? Like white school, black school. That's what that gonna happen.
No, we gonna teach our kids a different curriculum than what y'all teaching them. And y'all just gonna fund it.
No,
what?
The white kid gotta learn the same real.
They already learning it.
The real truth. No, the white kid not hearing like truths. He hearing the Columbus was a hero type of stuff.
Yeah,
but
I was about to get to that.
Even if we do that, we still don't own but 2.6% of the wealth in this country. So even if they say, okay, yeah, build your own schools or whatever, we still don't own shit. We still gonna have to go to this job.
They on the hook to fund the school.
We
come up with a curriculum. They just funded it. That's our reparation.
Wasn't that the United Negro College Fund shit?
But we still have to go. We still have to go to the system's institutions to get funding for anything else that we need. Even after we build these schools and we get our engineers and stuff like that, for an engineer to start his own company, where he gonna get the money from? We ain't got no wealth, so where he gonna get the money from? See, the heads up that they have is they can send their kids to school for archaeology and shit like that, and spend $100,000 and shit like that. They got trust funds, all kind of
I
damn
was
shit.
just about to say that.
What
But
do
go ahead.
we get out of damn school and we got fucking damn student debt. We got some people got $200,000 of student damn debt.
Because we're
And
not
you got
educated. We're not educated
you,
on stuff like
but
that.
then you but when you have the wealth to say I can pay my kids tuition, the $160,000 is gonna cost for their education. You ain't got your kid ain't got to get no student loan. So now they already a leg up because they ain't got no student loan debt. So they can maybe find a job, maybe not find a job, but they ain't got no student debt to pay. But when we get out, we lucky to find a job in our field. We got the motherfucking and pay back these damn student loans. If we lucky enough, some people who graduate 4-year degree can't even get a job in their damn field. They got to go work in the damn factory and work for that bullshit and then pay off a student loan debt. See, that's the leg up that I'm talking about.
Why nobody? I mean, why do
You know Democrats for cutting student loan debt though, right?
Oh yeah.
They gonna tell right now. See,
yeah. That's what they say. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
See what happened. See what happened.
Hey, I don't know how to even respond to this, man. I had an idea, and I Googled the hell out of it and YouTubed it, and I got $20,000 through credit. I know my grandma, my mama, and everybody was like, "You using credit?" I was like, "No, this is business credit. It's in my EIN. This is the social security number to my business." When y'all figure that out, it's a wrap, bro. You can do it over and over. You can start business, and it's not even illegal. These people is going around doing some brave, heroic stuff because they spending other people's money. We scared to lose.
I know somebody.
I
know somebody do that too. I know somebody do that.
I'm telling you, it's a trick.
$80,000.
Hey, well, I tell you what, bro. Put me on. Put me on. I'm reaching out to you.
Put me in the game, coach.
Yeah, put me in the game.
I will, bro. I promise you. I would show you. I could if I could. You know what I'm saying? On a separate, but real for real. October I started a company. You know what I'm saying? I had a secured business credit card. I had a secured credit card from Wells Fargo for $300. I just made payments for 2 years, $25 a month. Shit. And then after that, I went to the city hall. I got a $75 registration of my business with my name on it. I went home, got on my computer, went to irs.gov and got an EIN. And then the state that you live in, you get another number called a PIT. These numbers you take into the bank. The bank said, I said, lady, I come in here to get money funding for my company. She said, how long you been open? Have you filed W-2s? What was your income? I said, I ain't made nothing. I have made nothing. My company barely exists. This is my credit score was 735. But even with a 630 something, whatever, I said, I'm not asking you for a loan. I'm asking for business credit in my business name and do not put it on my social security. And they did it. And then when she did it, it went on. I went and I looked at my personal credit and it took 2 points for the inquiry. But my company had $6,500. It was in my hand. And then I went across the street and did it to another bank. Then I was so happy. The next bank gave me $5,000 the same days, one day. And then the next day I went and I took my wife and I went to a third bank. And then I started doing it online. And I bought bouncy houses and sport equipment for sporting events. So I got fucked. I bought permits and license and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I was going for buying land, going to do this farmers market and buying land. I'm doing bid auctions where anything in the city that's under $32,000, they'll sell it to me from $50 to $5,000. So I can buy 16ths of land here where I live from $50 up. Anyway, I did all of that, and then I learned about your debt. When you say you are in debt, you don't owe the credit collector. You
Right.
don't owe the credit collector. You
You
owe
owe the original.
You owe the original, and you write them a letter, and you can say, "Fuck you! I don't owe you nothing. I do not have a wet signature contract with you." And that's what I did. And I had $5,000 deleted. I swear to God. And I got all this off YouTube. I promise you. It took me about 8 months of doing a whole lot of research, but I'm trying to, what I'm throwing in here right now with all this intensity is saying that I found a way to get money that I ain't even have and delete it. And I found out that's what other people said. I don't want to say white people, but that's what they did. And
that's what they do. That's what they
do. And now I'm going to go get a building. My next, see, now that experience.
But see, they don't teach us that. See, that's the thing. It's they know it, but you don't know it because they started teaching us about Christopher Columbus. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why we don't know this, Rob. It's that vicious cycle. You have a group of people who already got us in bondage mentally, economically, in our neighborhoods, areas like that. When they already, their people already got good jobs, good credit, so they're gonna send their kids to the schools with that cost money that's in the good areas. They got real uniforms when they go to PE. They have real events when they go to when they in their school. They got celebrities coming to their schools, stuff like that, and they're gonna get teachers that really know economics, that really know how to balance, how to help you balance stock and all this type of stuff you get when you come out of school. See, the real people pay for that. They pay for those kind of schools. And public schools don't have these curriculums because I told you when I was coming up in public school, all our teachers want to do was whoop us because they didn't know the history. They didn't know the real truth.
I got a whooping in school.
They came out the same system we came out of. You get what I'm saying? So they came out of a system that was already built with good credit money, and people can really teach you and come out of, because these teachers that these white kids going to come out of Harvard, spell good colleges. They don't come from no community college or just trying to get a job to teach black kids. You get the difference? So they're gonna learn about balancing, like what Charles. What Charles was talking about. They're gonna learn how to take this money, go to a bank, flip it, buy this land, buy that, do this, that, all this different things.
I spent $75, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, dead ass serious. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was a number game. It was like playing a video game with my Credit Karma. And all I was doing was making some $25 a month payments and got that EIN and the business number. So just say, okay, this is Overflow. Boom, Overflow Entertainment. That's the business. Like, just go to $75, BM, EIN. You go with your credit score, self-guarantee your company, and he can have $20,000 tomorrow. And that's with any company. Now, if I want to do real estate, we could do real estate. If you wanted to do an ice cream shop, it could be an ice cream shop. It could be a barber shop. Sometimes that really doesn't matter. But if you're doing like a real estate or internet security type company, they give more money in those type of companies than an ice cream shop. You know, ice cream shop, you get 20. You know, something else, then, you know, it goes up. They had me classified as a salvage yard, but I was actually just gonna sell stuff at sports events and a flea market.
Okay,
That's some good information, bro.
So we gonna dive deep into this, man. This building wealth thing and how to get business started and how to clear your credit, man. We got to get some people to come on, man, who know how to do this stuff and teach some people. Listen, man, how to do this stuff, man.
Charles just knocked it down. Shit.
Yeah. But we gonna get him to go. We gonna get him to go a little in depth. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
and we're gonna try to bring some people on who, you know what I'm saying, who doing the thing. You know what I mean?
It from experience. And
I
would like to share this with you, and I can show some actual like paper receipts. You know
you don't need to do that. We believe you.
Like
we believe you, man.
And you know,
remember the 5th of November.
Huh?
Robert, what I'm talking about when he watched V for Vendetta tonight. Remember the 5th of November?
You gonna be up all day.
If I'm watching tonight, I'm gonna watch it before the next show.
Here you go.
That's anarchy. That's
But hey,
anarchy.
man, look, it get kind of late, man. I got to see what I got to check the Braves out too, man. The Braves are one game then, so I don't know what the score is now. But
is that more important than getting mental knowledge?
Uh-oh.
what tonight it gonna be? Tonight it might be. But you know what I'm saying? I can always watch the movie, but the game, what the game gonna be playing is over with.
I can't say nothing to Rob. When the NBA was going on, I was definitely checking out.
The Braves are 6-0, man.
Hey, don't say nothing.
6-0, top of the seventh.
Hey, don't say nothing because
6-0, top of the seventh.
They lose. Don't even say nothing. See, when you
Hey, they going to
when you don't pay attention
going to the World Series, man.
Start messing up.
Huh?
They going to the World Series, man.
I'm kind of with you, Charisma, man. I ain't gonna talk too much about it, man.
I'm not even gonna watch.
The Dodgers done, bro.
No, I'm talking
about Atlanta team got to really lay you down, man.
I'm talking about Tampa Bay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
baby. All right, man. It's time to do the part comments, man. You getting all off. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? We don't do it about 2 hours that quick, man. But I like how we finished, man. We gonna pick it up tomorrow with the business thing, man. Cause I'm thinking about my business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I see my girl Kill. She got a business, man. I'm gonna let her come on and talk about her business. She do like hair products and lotions, and she homemade her lotions and hair product, man. Whatever. I bought some. That stuff smell good, man. I put it on my bald head.
Yeah.
If from a bill, she make it for you. It's like an all-based thing she make, and then for your bill, make your bill shiny. But I put it on my head.
Yeah. Hey, man. Here go my part.
Too.
My parting shot. We have to stop having idols and start building community.
Taylor May, what's up, bro?
I like that.
We got to start with.
Stop having idols and start building community.
I feel you, bro.
Okay. I'll holler at y'all Tuesday, bro.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man. All right, man. What's your parting shot, man? What's y'all parting shot? We finna get up out of here.
Hey, I was just saying, hey, let's promote this financial education. I love y'all, bro. I just appreciate it. I love the conversation. I'll talk to y'all next week.
All right, man. You come back with that knowledge now next week. Now we're gonna be asking you a question. Now you're not hitting them banks up now.
Hey, I got you. You never gotta go. You ain't even gotta rob a bank. They'll give it to you. You just was scared to ask. You know how to ask.
All right, bro. You part of the family now, man. We might upgrade you to co-host, man.
I'm new to this. Thank you, though, bro.
All right, bro. Appreciate it, man. Come back, man.
I will.
All right, Black man. What's up?
Man, yo, it was good, man. I just a lot of stuff we gotta get. We gotta get it right, man. We gotta get it right, bro. As a country, as a world. That's what I'm focused on, bro. Nowadays, just ain't, a lot of people. It's too political, and I don't know. Politics got everything confused. Got everybody confused, man.
All right, man. Don't forget to vote, man.
Yeah.
Get on out there and vote for Joe Biden, man. Don't say we got.
See what's up, man. I see what's up.
All right, bro.
All right.
Peace. All right, y'all. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all for tuning in, checking the show out. Next week, we're going to be talking about business. I know some business savvy people out there. Y'all want to come on this show, man, just let me know. I'll send y'all the link. Y'all can come on here and talk, man. We got to educate each other, man. We got to teach everybody how to get to this money the right way so we stay out of jail and all that stuff. All right, y'all. So listen, the name of the show is Overflow. And it's called Overflow for a reason. Because I don't know about y'all. I want to live in the overflow. How about y'all? So I appreciate y'all. Y'all come again next week. Same black channel, the same black time. And we can just chop it up. Peace out, y'all. But we'll let y'all check this overflow out. Because this is what I want to be living in, the overflow.
See, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of just making ends meet. See, I want to be blessed. I don't want to be blessed. I want to be blessed to be a blessing. You see, this out. Well, it's time for me to start to elevate. Been down too long, time to graduate. Mount up my wings like an eagle, you see. Turn all my dreams to reality. Ain't nothing on this earth gonna hold me back from my heart desires. He promised that if I have faith, if I believe, faith the size of a mustard seed. I want to be blessed, to be a blessing. Prosperous life, no more stressing. That won't know me from the moon to the sun. He'll keep blessing me in every session. I got to do something with this life he give. His plan for me, that's what I wanna live. As long as I got God on my side, the hater just gonna have to let me fly. Yes, I am. In the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am. In the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Oh, yes, I am. In the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am. In the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? See, we got to speak that thing into existence. Because it gonna happen. You gotta believe it. In your heart, and in your mind, and in your soul. So you gotta repeat this after me. See what you say, so you can say what you heard. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, you repeat after me. Come on, say. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. I wanna be living. I got to be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, speak this thing into existence. Let's go. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. Oh, there y'all got it. Your blessings is on the way. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. I want heaven in the overflow. Right here on earth. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Overflow. In the overflow. Blessed when I come, blessed when I come. Blessed when I come. Blessed when I go.